My first fair was 21 years ago, and it is reputation-wise one of the best art shows in the United States of America.
And we hear that it's kind of hard for Louisville natives to be present in this art show. Is it hard for you to get a spot?
No, like I said, I've been doing it 21 years straight. I've been on this corner probably about 17, 18 years. I haven't had any problem getting in. I'm not aware of that, really.
So what exactly is it that you're selling back here?
Well, as much recycled metal art as I can. I use recycled overruns, reject, discontinued parts, and I make birds, dogs, cats, and critters out of them.
That's neat. So how long does something like this take you?
It all depends. It depends
so
on...
about this coat hanger?
It's not so much in the welding time, it's in the fabricating time.
Okay.
Because if you can imagine, you have to cut these rods, you have to bend these rods, you have to punch these ears out, you have to cup the ears. Same thing with the dog cheeks. You have to punch the circle out and cup the circle and then bend the circle. So welding time, I would say probably about, maybe 15, 20 minutes, a little bit less if you're doing a bunch of them. But more for the fabricating than anything.
Okay. Do you paint your objects as well, or does it just depend on
95%, maybe a little more, are unpainted. The only thing that is painted are, for instance, this piece here. This is a powder coat. This has been powder coated.
Perfect. And what's your best seller?
I'll show you. Where's the snake, Greg? Give me a little snake. This one right here. It's a little snake. It's made out of a bicycle chain. And the reason I think that it's one of the better sellers is because children like them, and they're affordable at $12 for their parents to buy for them. And people like to fool with them. And
that's very neat.
So this is the #1 seller.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long have you been coming to the St. James Art Fair?
7 or 8 years.
All right. And what brings you back every year?
Money. Money, and I love the city. This is a great city to come visit.
So are you from the city, or
I am from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. How long is that trip?
Oh, about 8.5 hours.
So driving. You drive all your work down?
Yep, drive it all down.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
hand paint it.
Wow.
So it starts out as a resin, and I do a mix. I have a square form, I do a mix, I pour it. This stuff sets up in about 15 or 20 seconds. Yeah, I can't work much bigger than that, it just sets too quick.
Yeah.
Then I go back and I carve with nails and Dremel tools, razor blades, spoons with an edge filed on them. You would laugh, very crude, but it works. And then they're hand painted with acrylic, so they're stained as much as they are painted. It's very porous.
Wow.
Slap a mat and a frame on them, you're good to go.
Did you create this type of artwork?
Kinda, sorta. I used to work in the paper industry, and we designed this limestone as a filler in the paper making industry. I am the only one in the world using it. It's a patented thing.
You go to other art shows throughout the country?
Yep. This is my living. Basically every weekend. May through October, I'm gone virtually every weekend. In the winter I pick up a few here and there, but I've got kids, and I'm also a basketball coach, so I got to stick around, and I got to make this stuff. So it's all year round.
Do you make it out of your house, or do you have a workshop?
I work right out of the house. Got a basement that I do all the real messy stuff in, and a finished room upstairs that I do the matting and the framing and the painting.
Wow.
And little white footprints back and forth.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.